On a bright spring morning, sunlight spilled over the bluestone courtyard. A young nobleman trained his fighting cock with a bamboo pole. The cock ruffled its feathers, crowed loudly, and repeatedly lunged to peck at the pole, fierce and aggressive. Yet the nobleman frowned in obvious dissatisfaction. At the market's cockfighting arena, his cock rushed at the opponent immediately. But it was too impulsive, getting pecked until its feathers flew, retreating steadily. The nobleman stamped his feet in anger, forced to admit defeat with a disappointed look. He took the cock to a famous trainer, bowing and pleading, "Master, my cock is aggressive but keeps losing. Please help train it." The trainer stroked his beard, observed the restless cock, and nodded in agreement. The next morning, after feeding the cock, the trainer locked it alone in a coop, forbidding contact with other chickens. At first, the cock thrashed and crowed restlessly, but the trainer ignored it completely. After a few days, the cock calmed down, eating and preening quietly. Even when other chickens passed by, it merely glanced up before returning to its business. The trainer smiled with relief. 10 days later, the cock grew even more composed, often standing motionless in the corner with calm, unwavering eyes. Even when the trainer reached out, it showed no reaction like a wooden statue, only its feathers fluttering gently in the wind. Half a month later, the trainer took it to the arena. The opponent cock lunged to provoke it, but the trained cock stayed motionless, eyes calm. The opponent circled several times, dared not attack, and retreated frustrated. A formidable champion cock charged and pecked wildly, but the trained cock stood firm, eyes cold and sharp. Seeing it showed no fear and stayed still, the champion grew timid and fled, stunning the entire audience. Even after the champion fled, the cock remained motionless, calm as if nothing had happened. The trainer nodded and smiled. "It's done. This is a truly formidable fighting cock." The audience applauded in amazement. The nobleman came to thank the trainer, who explained, "It seems dull, but it has concealed all sharp edges. With a composed and strong heart, enemies naturally feel fear." The nobleman suddenly understood, grasping the true essence of cock training. The next morning, the nobleman read quietly in the courtyard, with the cock standing motionlessly beside him. He was no longer impulsive, staying composed and focused when facing problems, as if learning composure from the cock. Under the village tree, an elder told children, "A truly powerful person is like this wooden-looking cock. They never show sharp edges easily. Only with a calm heart can one defeat opponents." The children listened intently. In the market, villagers talked about the magical cock. "It's as dull as wood, yet defeats all opponents. It's incredible." Passers-by nodded in agreement. Key takeaway: as dull as a wooden chicken describes both being stunned by surprise or fear, and the state of concealing sharp edges with inner composure. It reminds us to stay calm and composed, avoid impulsiveness and ostentation, to achieve great things.